Hello guys, Lego Master Reviews here, and today we got a bunch of new set reveals for the August 2023 Star Wars wave. We recently got the reveals for the Marvel 2023 Star Wars wave, and now we have the Marvel wave, and now we have the Star Wars wave revealed here. And yeah, there's multiple sets here, some good, some bad, but that being said, let's come right into it. And the first one I have here is set 75365, the Yavin 4 base, a set that Lego's surprisingly never made. And yeah, this is a really cool one. It's obviously a play set, so it's not going to look the best, like it's meant for your kids. But it has, like, I think 12 amazing minifigures, as you can see. It's very awesome. But yeah, you get, like, a mini-scale Y-Wing, like a so-so tree in the build. Again, there's more pictures we can look through. Here's the back of the build, as you can see, and it looks pretty cool. Not much really else to say. I mean, it's pretty basic, again. It's kind of disappointing, if I'm being honest. Like, I feel like maybe I don't really like mini scale ships, so I don't really get why they put the Y-Wing in here. But anyway, I mean, I get why, but it's just not my favorite. I feel like they probably should have put those bricks into the build. But it's still very cool, as you can see. The tree is a bit disappointing, but I do like how you can adjust it. The minifigures are awesome. Again, we have better pictures of those I'll show you in a minute here. But yeah, it's very cool nonetheless. You get some ladders and just some, like, cool stuff. And then you can see, like, there's a lot of rooms that, in the Yavin 4 base, but it's very scaled down, obviously, because UCS would be insanely big. But yeah, I mean, it's a play set. It's based off New Hope. Pretty cool, though, nonetheless, as you can see. Here's just another picture without the black box art in the back, as you can see. Here are all the 12 minifigures, or 12, yeah. So you can see the Luke and Han are very cool, and definitely the standouts for me. I like the new printing on Luke. They both come with medals. The are removable, which is cool. The Leia, I believe, has a new hairpiece, as well as some new prints. She looks awesome. General Dodana, I believe is what his name is. Comes with, like, stick, his pointer stick, which is cool. I don't think that's a new minifigure, though. I believe the two Rebel pilots are new. Chewbacca is the same that we've been getting for a couple years now. C-3PO is the same one from the Death Star trash compactor, but I know a lot of people didn't get that set. And then he comes with arm printing, which is very cool. R2-D2 is very awesome. You get a silver astromech droid, as well as two more Rebel troopers, as you can see, and they're very cool. R2 does have back printing, which is good news. I'm glad they started including that in other R2-D2 minifigures. But yeah, one thing I have not heard anyone talking about, Han Solo has a, like, not new, but just reused face print. I don't get what was wrong with the other Han Solo face print. I mean, zooming in here, that is the young Han Solo face print. I don't know what was wrong with the old one. Not a fan of this reused one. I mean, it might be new, but as far as I know, it's the same one they used in, like, young Han Solo for the Solo wave of sets back in 2018. I haven't heard anyone talking about that, but yeah, it's like an old, kind of lazy reused face print. I don't get why. Like, if you're gonna change a face print, at least give us, like, the new Indiana Jones face print on them. I don't know. But yeah, here's a better look at that. As you can see, it's clearly different. I mean, if you have a Han Solo minifigure that's, like, recently new, look at the face print. That's not it. That's, like, the young Han Solo face print. But again, I don't think it looks terrible. I mean, it looks decently like Han Solo. But yeah, that's mostly, like, kind of the main character minifigures. C-3PO looks cool. I mean, again, I really like the Han and Luke. Really cool. The Leia's awesome as well. And they're awesome minifigures. The throne room, the award room is kind of disappointingly small. Like, a couple of, like, tiny stairs, but, like, I don't know, not my favorite. Again, it's a play set, so it's not going to be that big. Here's a better look at that Y-Wing again. I'm not a fan of these, like, kind of scaled down things. It kind of reminds me of, like, a 4+ set. But, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, if you're making a mini Y-Wing, that's pretty good for what you're going to make it look like, so I don't mind it. It looks pretty cool. And you get some, like, display features and some stud shooters. And yeah, then you can get, like, as you can see, that's a cool sticker there when you're, like, planning to take out the Death Star. And yeah, you get, like, some chairs. Again, really scaled down, but still pretty cool. You can see Chewie there, and, like, there's a table with Leia and C-3PO, and it's pretty cool, as you can see. I think that's a sticker. And then the next set up here is 75359, the 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Battle Pack. A set I know a lot of people are looking forward to. Me, myself, I was looking pretty forward to this set. And as you can see, I believe it's going to be $20. The Yavin 4, I believe, is going to be $140. So yeah, pretty cool. Don't quote me on that, though. It could be more. But yeah, this one's for sure $20. It was originally going to be like $27, but they've removed that price. The extra $7 down, thankfully. That's $27 is insane for a battle pack. But as you can see, it has the Clone Wars 20th anniversary logo on this side. You got 4 minifigures, that being 332nd clones, as well as Captain Vaughn, as you can see. And these clone troopers are cool, as you can see. I love the 332nd. They're very loved by many people in the 7th season of the Clone Wars. But yeah, I mean, they have the helmet holes. I'm not a very big fan of those. I mean, it's not like a deal breaker for me. It kind of keeps me from buying, like, a bunch of these sets on, like the original first battle pack. I mean, they're cool. I know a lot of people were upset about the big like black line between their helmets, but unlike actual shots of the set, it's not there, so it's just a rendering problem, which Lego's been having a lot recently. But yeah, as you can see, you get a swamp speeder, and the swamp speeder for the most part is pretty cool. It's a swamp speeder is not that interesting of a thing in Star Wars generally. You also get like a tiny cannon. Again, for battle packs, most people are getting them for the minifigures. But yeah, I mean the clone troopers for the most part look pretty good. Captain Vaughn, not my favorite. I mean, he looks like 332nd Trooper with the visor, and he has a lot more detail than that in the 7th season of the Clone Wars. I don't know. I mean, that like literally the only thing that's really different from the other troopers, again, that visor, which is really lazy. I don't know if you could even print on that piece, so I get that. But I mean, just change out the helmet a bit or something, or like make a new visor mold that could work on other characters. The torso's been inaccurate, but I do like how they give him the little thing on his chest to make him a little different. And yeah, it is nice that if you buy a bunch of these, you don't have a bunch of Commander Vaughns, because you can, I mean, not Commander, but Captain Vaughn, and you can just remove the visor and it looks like a normal 332nd Trooper. But yeah, and then more pictures here. As you can see, is the back of the box again. 2 of them have jetpacks, as you can see, and the Swamp Speeder has room to seat 2 minifigures. You got some stealth shooters, and again, Swamp Speeder is not that interesting of a ship in general, but I mean, for the most part, it's pretty cool here. Some more shots here, just the box art, not in there. Some better look at the minifigures again. All the minifigures are cool, but not that cool. I don't know. I mean, like, I just wish the holes weren't there. And the black lines, again, they won't be there, so don't worry about that. And this Captain Vaughn's a very big disappointment in my book. I don't know. Not my favorite minifigure. I mean, he's a cool character in the Clone Wars, but just not... The minifigure is definitely really disappointing for me. It just looks like a 332nd Trooper with the visor, and he looks a lot better than that in the Clone Wars. The next set up here is set 75360, Yoda's Jedi Starfighter set. Literally, no one asked for it. It's been not that long since we've gotten this set before, and honestly, the original one wasn't that good in my opinion. I don't know. No one asked for this, but it's a Clone Wars set. It's labeled under the 20th anniversary, and it's still cool nonetheless. This set has $35 though, which is absolutely horrendous. That's way overpriced. But as you can see, you get R2-D2 and Yoda in this set. The Yoda is the same. R2-D2 is the same. I like the box art on it with the 332nd Trooper there. He's pretty cool. Obviously, he doesn't have the helmet holes in that picture from what it looks like. Like, if Lego's putting their 332nd Trooper there with no helmet holes, I don't get why you can't get the no helmet holes in the other set. But yeah, I mean, again, looks great though. I like the box art. This is a set I'll definitely be passing on though. If you didn't get the original one, it's a good set to get. I didn't get the original one, and I don't want this set either. Not my favorite. I have both those minifigures already. Absolutely no need to get this set. Not very impressed by it. As you can see, you get some cool stickers, though. The engines are cool. And again, for $35, it should have came from another minifigure. I don't know who. You could throw another droid in. I'm imagining this set, they're probably basing it off the episode where Yoda, I think it was the season 6 finale. I might be wrong about that. When, like, Yoda went and, like, saw this, like, spirit of Darth Bane. Or Nihilus. I forget. It's been a while since I watched the episode. But you just could have included one of those. I believe it was Darth Bane. Put Darth Bane in it. I get he's kind of a creepy, dark character. But it'd be cool. I don't know. This set, no one asked for it. $35 is really overpriced. But I don't hate it. Like, if the set I would get, just with all the other really cool like Marvel and Star Wars sets, just there's a lot better ones to get, in my opinion. And again, some more pictures with no box art. As you can see, you get some like missile firing there. But again, not my favorite set whatsoever. I don't know. That's not my favorite. I'm sorry, guys. If you like it, good for you. I'm glad some people like it. And again, I don't hate it when I say it's just not necessary, and we could have gotten some better 20th anniversary Clone Wars sets. In the last Star Wars set that's been revealed is set 75366, the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. And again, this is the Advent Calendar. We got one last year, again, from years and years. I like the Advent Calendars. They're cool little mini builds. I didn't really like last year's. It was like a kind of like a half beach theme, and I get it was kind of based off the like summer vacation special, but I just didn't like how it was like a summer advent calendar when it's supposed to be like Christmas. This one's fully Christmas this time around. I do like that. As you can see, we get some better pictures. Here's the back of the box. But as you can see, there gets like a turbo tank, and you get like a droid tank. You get a droid. You get a Justifier, which is awesome to get a mini version of that. You get like an Imperial shuttle there. You get a 212th Trooper, which is really cool to get in another set finally. You get like a kind of a Christmas colored pit droid, which is nice to do like that build. And yeah, as you can see, here's all the stuff in it. As you can see, there's like a tiny ATST. I really like that. You get like a clone command station right there, which is awesome. I like the mini Ewok village. There's a cool Star Destroyer. I think my favorite mini build in this set is definitely the N1 Starfighter. Really like the Mando's N1 Starfighter. They're really cool. You get like the Imperial bunker from Return of the Jedi. You get like the satellite there, the Emperor's chair. a speeder bike, an Omega, which is the first time we're getting here in another set since the Justifier. I really like the reindeer Gonk droid. And then the two exclusive minifigures here are the new Emperor Palpatine with the kind of like a sweater printed as a Death Star on there. He's using that new face from the Emperor's Throne Room battle set. And then the Ewok is definitely my favorite minifigure in this, with like the white fur and the green little like fabric over him. I really like that. He looks really cute. I'm glad we're getting some, Christmas minifigures. Really like them. But yeah, it's really cool. I think it's mostly, for the most part, themed after Return of the Jedi, since it's its 40th anniversary this year. And yeah, again, it's really cool. It's a really decent advent calendar. I like it more than last year's. I also like how we're getting the Leia there. I forgot to mention her. Not the best minifigure, but it's cool we're getting her in a little bit of a cheaper thing. But yeah, again, I like all the builds in this one. I think it's very cool. And as you can see, some like in-person pictures here. Really like the look of it, as you can see. Very cool. And yeah, for the most part, minifigures are really solid. Really like the mini builds in the selection here. Like original trilogy, the Mandoverse, Bad Batch, Clone Wars, everything, prequel trilogy. We really like how there's a lot of diversity there. And this is kind of a bonus one. I know it's not Star Wars, but I didn't want to make a whole separate video on it. So we have it here. It's the Captain America shield. It's labeled under the Infinity Saga wave. Very cool, as you can see. It's set 76262. Has 3,120 pieces. It's an 18 plus set. It's really in lines with like the Thor hammer set that was a Target exclusive. I'm not sure if this one will be an exclusive or not. It will be $200, I believe, which is very expensive, but I imagine this will be a really big build. The Thor's hammer set is a set I've always wanted, but just really haven't had the time to get it, or just like the money. I don't know. It's a cool set, but there's other sets I'd rather have. As you can see here on the back of the box, they used the pictures of Captain America's shield from Captain America: The First Avenger, which is a very awesome suit, but the minifigure they put here is the Age of Ultron minifigure. Not the best choice there, especially when you're using pictures from the Captain America: The First Avenger. Very just not, like, I don't know, getting like a First Avengers minifigure here would probably make me get the set. And again, I really like this set, honestly. I know a lot of people are complaining how the build's really repetitive, but like, when you're getting a buildable Captain America shield, it's going to be repetitive. I don't know what you expect. But I mean, it's a really cool build. Like, as you can see, the star there is using like the Nexonite shields with a circular tile there, and like some the rubbery like tips that they used on the Starfighter and stuff. Really like it. But again, the minifigure has Thor's hammer too, with the Age of Ultron suit, which makes zero sense. But yeah, moving it along, as you can see, build's really nice, and from the front it looks very good. But on the back here, as you can see, obviously it's not going to look great on the back, but you can't even like put it on your arm and hold it. Like, it's just like, it looks like there is something like hold it with your hand, but like maybe like your fingers, but like not to actually wear the shield. And obviously it'd be huge if it was, so I get that, but still, it's not even that detailed of a back, and you can probably just barely hold it. So yeah, I mean, it comes with the stand too. I do like how it comes with the stand. But just not my favorite. Like, the Thor's hammer stand was way better. There's some way better like side builds, and just a better minifigure that was exclusive for the time it released. I don't know, just not my favorite whatsoever. But it's still a cool build nonetheless. As you can see, you get the Age of Ultron Captain America there, which is just so weird. Also, the plaque there, if you can read that, it says Lego Infinity Saga, but it says this Captain America, not Captain America's shield, or just vibranium shield, anything. It just says Captain America. Kind of weird how it says that. I don't really get that. It's not like gonna ruin the set for anyone. Like, the build's still cool. Better look at that minifigure. As you can see, it's clearly that Age of Ultron minifigure we got last year that was included in that 4 Plus, and this year it's also included in the 4 Plus set. Again, they've missed out on Captain America this year, and this will probably be the same Captain America coming in that rumored $500 Avengers Tower set. Really disappointing. I don't know. It should have been First Avengers Cap here, and then that 4 Plus set should have been the stealth suit from Winter Soldier. And then we'd have like all the Captain America suits. I don't know, missed opportunity here. Like, we got a unique Captain America and the Quinjet, which is an awesome minifigure, and honestly it makes sense to have it in a set based off the first Avenger movie. But yeah, minifigure is really disappointing here to me. Here's a kind of an in-person shot here. Again, the Cap figure does come with the hammer, which is kind of weird. Very cool though, nonetheless. Really like all this stuff. And it's a cool build, and again, it's going to be repetitive. It's a shield. It's kind of all the same colors here and there. So yeah, very cool. I really like the design, the red, white, and blue. Love it. And that's all the pictures of it. But again, kind of a random Marvel one there. I just didn't want to make a separate video. I just want to kind of share my thoughts on it. Again, and for my final thoughts there, I think it's a great build, and I think it's cool nonetheless, and it's a set that I would definitely get, not for $200 though, when there's so much other better sets coming out. It's cool though, and it's definitely an awesome set I'd consider getting one day. Advent calendar is awesome as well. I'm definitely getting the Advent calendar just for Christmas time, and expect videos daily in December when the Advent calendar is happening. But yeah, then this one's definitely one I'm passing on. Not my favorite. Minifigures are meh, and the build's maybe better than the last one, but it's not my cup of tea. 332nd Battle Pack, definitely at least getting one of these. Again, the Clone Troopers don't look the best. Captain Vaughn doesn't look great. But it's awesome, and it's definitely a must-have for me, and I might even get two. Because, again, I don't hate the helmet holes. Just think it's maybe a bit inaccurate, but I really want to grow the 332nd Army. So definitely one I would definitely be getting. And Yavin 4 is probably not one I'll get day one. Maybe wait for it till it's on clearance. But it's an awesome set nonetheless, and I'm glad we're finally getting some Yavin 4 representation here for the first time. Again, it's going to be like, I think, either 140 or 170, so it's really pricey, and it's probably a set I'll wait to get. But the 332nd and the Advent Calendar sets I'll get day one. All these sets are releasing August 1st, other than the Advent Calendar, because that will be releasing in September, but I won't even be opening it till December, so it doesn't really matter when it releases. But yeah, that being said, let me know what you guys think about all these sets in the comments down below, and what you think about all these builds. What do you think about the minifigures, the clones, and the Captain America shield? Again, it was kind of random to throw that one in there, just want to make a separate video on it. But yeah, again, I think all these sets are decent. Some are better than others, but I think for the most part, really solid wave all around. But yeah, again, let me know what you guys think about these sets, and thank you all so much for watching. Bye.